Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Everybody here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to do an in-depth tour of our massive Lego city here. But before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any of the videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be getting into this in-depth Lego city tour after the intro coming in here now. So we're going to start this tour by talking about our city here, because we are just focusing on the actual city portion, not the castle and other stuff that you see back there. But this is My Gen City is its official name, and like most people's cities, it is composed mostly of modular buildings and stuff like that, but we like to add our own unique spin on things and try to make it as unique and interesting as possible. And I think over the course of the video you will see that we did a pretty good job with that. And we're going to start here with our Avengers Tower mock. Now, we don't have the big Avengers Tower. We would love to have it. Maybe someday we will, but we just kind of put this together for now. And it's pretty cool. I worked on did the rock work down, and it has a tunnel for the train to go underneath it, and a nice city skyline view of it. And here's the rock work a bit. Kudos to all you rock work experts out there. And here's a look at our Big Fig Hulks. We have a pretty good collection, but this is, I can't guarantee is all of them. As with our Iron Man, these are just what is out in the city right now. We have a ton of minifigures, and not all of them are in the city all the time. A lot of them are just in buckets, because my son plays in our city all the time. And this Avengers Tower area, this is really like one of his main play areas. You can see all of our different minifigures that are on display at the moment. Again, we have more than this of all the different themes you'll see. As you see the train going through the Avengers Tower, that's pretty cool, having a little tunnel there. And here is our train yard. There are two motorized trains that are in the city. And now we are going to move on to like our beach type area as we get a look at it. And here is our little beach area, and it's not super massive or anything, but I wanted to have a beach and a harbor area. And there's Darth Vader and the stormtroopers, and of course Vader's, he's not a big fan of sand, so that's why the Jedi are hanging out there on the beach, because Vader doesn't want to mess with them on the beach. And then here is Rey Palpatine fighting Wolverine. Wolverine's gonna take her down for sure. And then here's just some other minifigures just kind of hanging out on the beach. Again, my son plays down here, and why a lot of the minifigures are where they are, I couldn't tell you, but some of them I did. But here is some more Star Wars minifigures, because we do collect a little bit of Star Wars, not as much as some, but we do like it. And then here's Johnny Thunder out on a mission and expedition. And here is the Fast and Furious car. And here's the other side of our beach. Again, more, minifigures just hanging out at the beach. And here we have a little episode 1 battle going on there. And then here is the old fishing store. It looks like my roof is a little crooked there. I might need to look at that. But it's a great Lego idea set. Super happy to have it. And then you can see the tower bridge behind it. And there it is. It's the best Lego bridge to date. And we raised ours up a bit because I wanted to make the train go through it. Because if you're going to have a bridge, it has to serve a purpose. And making a train go through this thing was always kind of a goal of mine, as is putting it on actual water, because it is a bridge, it goes over water, so it has to serve a purpose and a function in our Lego city. And here is the train going through the tower bridge. All different views of it. I like this point of view a lot. Here it is coming around the track. And here is the rest of our Lego beachfront area. can see we have some people out surfing the waves. And this base plate's an old vintage raised base plate that I used to make the wave. And it actually works out rather well. I believe it came with Aquanauts, if memory serves. And here is a look down here at what's going out on the water. It's a nice little beachfront area, harbor area. It's not, super huge or anything, but I like it. It works. Got some sharks out there in the water. Guy better watch out. He's stranded out there. And right here is a Green Goblin, Spidey and his Amazing Friends set that my son got, but I actually kind of liked it, and so I stuck it out here, out there by the bridge, and I think it works rather well. A nice addition to our harbor area. Definitely gives Green Goblin a nice little place. As you see a look at more of the animals and everything that are down in our water area. Watch out for sharks. Lots of warning signs everywhere. And then here is the A-frame cabin, another Lego idea set. Nice Lego cabin. You should pick it up if you don't have it. And next to that is our Evil Dead cabin mock that we haven't finished. Someday we will, and I'd like to put in a little path there as well. And then here is our Camp Crystal Lake, because if you haven't guessed it by now, I am a big horror movie fan, and I always wanted to have a Camp Crystal Lake, and here it is out of Lego. And all these minifigures that are like dead and slaughtered, my son did that with, he set them up. And here's some more cabins for our Camp Crystal Lake, because you got to have some cabins at your Camp Crystal Lake, right? So there they are. And then here's some tents and everything. A nice little Camp Crystal Lake. Got some guys out there. Nice little sign there. These sets, some of them came in Friends, some are Lego City, some are mocks. All kinds of different things going on here in Camp Crystal Lake. But yeah, Jason Voorhees, I'm a big fan, and so being able to make a Camp Crystal Lake was fun. And here is the look at the harbor area over here. Got some people out on canoes and everything enjoying our lake here. I guess it's Crystal Lake. And here's some beavers and otters and everything. And here's some more wildlife over here out in the forest area. Fox and some deer and some squirrels. Nice little foresty area that leads into our Crystal Lake area behind the A-frame cabin and everything. We see a little bit of look from this view. And that tree there, those big trees, that came with the A-frame cabin. Very cool trees. And then here is this street view looking straight down at the A-frame cabin as we're moving on into our city. And this little rest stop gas station, little side convenience store, whatever you want to call it, there's something not quite right about it. It's looking a little fishy. They also have a little farmer's market, but I don't know if I would trust their produce or definitely not their meat, because something is just not right about these farmers. Something feels a little off. You can see that poor lady there, something's going on with her. And what's going on? It's because it is the Leatherface family farm from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So better watch out if you come over here, because Leatherface will get you. Again, you're going to see a lot of horror movie stuff going on in our Lego City as we get a look more at our Texas Chainsaw Massacre area. And here's the gas station, and as we move on into the city, you will see the Joker Mobile, very cool car. And there is our Batmobile. There's been a few different versions, and it is out in front of the Arkham Asylum. Now, Lego is doing a new Arkham Asylum, I believe, but this one came in the Lego Batman movie, and we actually got some of these Lego City prison sets and kind of made a big old Lego prison here. And here is Batman and Robin, and you can see these guys are in secluded lockup. All the super villains, the DC ones that we have, Two-Face and Riddler. We saw Catwoman, and there's the Penguin Mobile, another cool car. And here's the other side, and this is more for they're felonies, but they're not like super villains. Super villains go in the asylum. All the rest of the crooks go there in the jail. And here's some more Batman characters and everything. Someone just got caught getting marched into jail. And there's Chief Wiggum. That's where he hangs out. And there's a look at our prison block. Here's the male cells. And here is a basketball hoop for them. And look at the guards and everything. And then next to that is my record store. And these came from Eclipse Graphics, these little printed tiles of all these different vinyls. Those are actually based on real albums, and I wanted to add that to my record store. Definitely added a unique and authentic vibe to it. And then the printed tiles that came with it are, I just kind of stuck wherever because they're not bad themselves, but not as cool as the Eclipse Graphic official printed, albums. And then we move on over to this city block. You'll see the cafe corner and green grocer. And there's a bunch of crazy Minecraft characters on top of the building. Again, that's something my son did. He was having fun. He's always down here playing, and he always is playing on these buildings here. So, and then on the front side, you can see some other characters. Got some stuff going on, some nice city scenes and everything. Some more cars and everything as we're moving on in closer to our downtown area. You see the fire brigade, and there is the Grand Emporium. I like the way they look together. We've always had this configuration. And of course, the fire brigade is our fire station, and Grand Emporium is like our mall, because you got to have all the different shops and services in your Lego city. And here is the train coming back behind this city block. And then on the other side of the road, we move on into some more spooky haunted stuff. And this is the Monster Fighters haunted house. And this is still my favorite Lego haunted house to date. And you can see some trick-or-treaters out there. But we got all kinds of different characters. Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. We have Mulder and Scully. And of course you have to have Michael Jackson in his Thriller outfit with his girlfriend. And then here's all these different official and custom minifigures. Pennywise, Ghostface, zombies. There's the original Pennywise there, and there's, of course, Michael Myers. I have big plans for Michael Myers sometime soon. Here's another Frankenstein, and, werewolves and zombies. See Beetlejuice, a creature from the Black Lagoon, witches, other werewolves, all kinds of stuff going on in our haunted house. And then here is Dracula himself and his wife. And there is a xenomorph from Aliens, and then just a couple more kind of spooky type minifigures. And then here is the Man-Bat up top. He's pretty cool looking. And then this area here, I just kind of like this for now, but I think I want to do a Michael Myers house. Put it right there in the center, because on the other side is Freddy's house from A Nightmare on Elm Street. And here it is, the Elm Street sign. And this is a mock that the missus did many, many years ago. We came up with all these custom minifigures. They're all based on characters from the Nightmare on Elm Street film franchise. And you won't see anybody else with this in their Lego city, I promise you that, with a Freddy's house from A Nightmare on Elm Street. So again, I'm a huge horror fan, so all that kind of stuff is in our city. And now we move on into what Brixie would call the downtown core. So here we are in our downtown core. And we're going to start here with our Central Perk mock that the missus put together. And it has the Friends Central Perk set in the bottom and the Big Bang Theory set in the middle. And it was just a nice little building we put together. And here's a little fountain statue out there. And then next to that, we have the History Museum Modular. But even though it is kind of standard, I kind of customized it a bit, and it is actually a Ghostbusters 2 mock now. You see Dana and baby Oscar and Janosch. I'll put a link in the video so you can get a look at what we did on the inside here. I still would like to make use of this, though, do something with it. And then here we see the DeLorean. I made some modifications to that, made it a little better, and it is out in front of the clock tower, the town hall. And here's our, little, park area out in front of the town hall. Bunch of different minifigures hanging out, doing whatever. Yes, we leave the Christmas tree up all year round, but we also have a fountain there, and just minifigures hanging out, doing whatever they're doing here in our town hall downtown area. And there's Mayor Humdinger. He's the mayor of our city, if you know who he is. And next to that, here is a Ministry of Magic from Harry Potter. That's a rebrickable mock, turned it into a modular building. So we put that in our downtown area. And then next to that, the Sanctum Sanctorum modular. Very cool set, great modular. So that makes up the end of this city block. But next to that, there's something strange in the neighborhood. All the spooks, specters, and ghosts are out and about. And of course, when there's something strange in the neighborhood, you gotta call someone to deal with it. And who are you gonna call? You're gonna call the Ghostbusters, and these are all the official minifigures. We have two different Ecto ones. The second one, my son kind of customized to make it look like the one from the second movie. And there is the zombie taxi driver. And there's another look at the Ecto 1A, my son's version, and then my original one's coming out of the firehouse as well as we move on up to the firehouse. One of my absolute favorite Lego sets. Love this thing. And there's some ghosts flying around because there's some spectral activity going on. And here it is. We have a rooftop battle going on top of the firehouse. And there's Gozer the Gozerian and the Terror Dogs, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And that Gozer is a custom minifigure that I had designed. And there's the Ghostbusters fighting her, but she's based on the one from the Lego Dimensions video game, is what I based her off of. And there is the other side of the firehouse, some more Ghostbusters hanging out over there. And now we're moving on to this street, and look at that city view, street view. I'm a big fan of these street views, so I like how they're coming together in the city. And here is the McAllister house from Home Alone. Great set, maybe the best house that Lego has ever made to date. Definitely a contender for that. And here's a look at this city block. We have the Quickie Mart down there at the end, but in the middle here, got these couple little creator sets. They work pretty good as like little filler sets. And there's the Quickie Mart down there on the end. Love that thing. And then here we have, this is our Spider-Man house apartment, but it's actually the original Sanctum Sanctorum, but I just made it my Peter Parker apartment complex for now. So that's where Spider-Man lives, all of our different Spider-Men. And then here we got a Fortnite battle going on. Something's going on Fortnite related down here on the street. Who knows what these Fortnite characters are up to these days? You never know when it comes to Fortnite. Could it be a battle royale, or could they just be messing around and having fun? Who knows? But they're out and about in our Lego city doing all the Fortnite type business that they do. But overall, I love the way that this city block looks. It's come together and evolved fantastic over the years. And we're gonna take a look at all the different buildings here. This is the Parisian restaurant. And here's the back of it a bit. Nice modular building. Again, these are all official sets. You might have made some small modifications here and there. With the exception of Assembly Square. This one the missus modified pretty heavily once upon a time. And you can see we've turned it into two separate buildings. But next to that is the brownstone from the pet shop. And this is where our Lego family lives. And there is me and the missus. We're sitting out on our balcony. She's having herself a coffee. And then here we have the bookstore modular building. I do like this set. Some people were not big fans of it, but I like it. Nice to have a bookshop here in the building. Again, I mean, you can't really go wrong with the modular buildings for Lego City building. But here is the rest of Assembly Square. See, we were able to remove this building off of the original structure, so it provided us with another corner building, and so it's nice to be able to mess around with it. And then next to that is the brick bank, and here is a look at this alleyway. Nice little alleyway. And then here's the train rolling by behind the backs of those buildings as we get another look at the brick bank. And then next to that is the other half of the pet shop, the actual pet shop itself. And then here's some Lego movie minifigures, and they're just on top of the buildings doing whatever Lego movie characters like to do. So, there's a few different ones all hanging out, doing whatever Emmett and Wildstyle need to get done. And here's some ninjas doing some ninja business down on the streets. And then next to that, we have the detective's office over here. And then the Jazz Club. I really like the Jazz Club. I think it's a really nice modular building. Some more ninjas doing ninja business here. And here is our pizza van. And here is our pizza shop as part of the Jazz Club modular. Nice pizza shop. You need to have a pizzeria in your city, so this is ours. And then next to that is the Palace Cinema, because you gotta have a movie theater. And I'm a big fan of the Palace Cinema. It's one of my more favorite modular buildings, honestly. Look at all the stuff going on by the Palace Cinema. And then now we're going to take a look at this city street view. This is probably my favorite city street view in our Lego City. Big fan here, yay. And then here is the newest addition to our Lego City, and that is the X-Men Mansion. And I'll put a link in here so you can get some more of my thoughts on it if you haven't watched that video yet. But here's all the different X-Men out fighting against the Sentinel. We have lots of different Wolverines and everything. We have just about every single official X-Men figure that Lego has released. We're only missing a couple ones, but like we have Deadpool and the original Wolverine and Magneto, and so but eventually I think we might try to get them all. Pokemon, gotta collect them all, right? Well, that is my video for you guys today. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me down in the comments section what you think of my Gen City. I'd appreciate any feedback. So thanks everybody for watching. Take care. See you next time.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.